and built specifically for the purpose of marketing Houston through the lens of technology, it is my pleasure, on behalf of the TIC, to launch the
Oh, don't press that button.
technology.houston.org website. Please help me welcome Mark Rizzo, Senior VP of Sogeti, to demo the site. And I think, Reagan, you're going to help him drive it?
Of course, co-pilot.
Actually, appreciate very much Richard's support and Umesh's support on this, but the reality is the heavy lifting of this really wasn't done by Jennifer or myself. It was folks like Pat Berry, one of our SharePoint architects, and Reagan. The amount of time to kind of conduct the envisioning sessions, get kind of those specifications down, kind of herd some of the cats, and then do the heavy lifting of what's the fonts, what's the graphics, things of that sort. This is built on Microsoft's SharePoint 2010 technology, and we wanted this to have a similar look and feel to the GHP site, which was built on a different technology, right? So we wanted to maintain kind of that look and feel. That was a big charge given to us from the folks that came in to do the envision, including Richard and a number of other folks. You know, I've been lucky enough to go to high school here in Houston, go to the University of Houston. It's been a great career here. I don't think the rest of the world understands the depth of our technology prowess. So to kind of participate and facilitate this kind of a portal where we can list those proof points, those hard facts of how innovative and how creative Houston technologists are was kind of a big piece of this. So one piece I do want to kind of point out just a little bit is some of the ways that we put those proof points forward. First, we kind of define what a proof point is. If we can go to that definition, please, Reagan.
It's actually right in the front because that's the TIC's jargon. You know, they say proof points, but people want to know what is a proof point, and so proof points should be clearly defined as basically they're Houston highlights, they're bragging rights. It's okay to brag about ourselves every now and then.
Yep.
So
it's not bragging, it's true.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly.
Well, let's take a look at them and let's go into the proof points then.
And then if you want a further description of what a proof point is, you can learn more about what a proof point is. But there are textual proof points that you can see right here. Things that Johnson Space Center does expound so far behind, so much more than just aerospace and aviation. It's just amazing things that go on. And so people need to learn these little bullet points, these little take these nuggets and just realize why Houston is a hub.
And maybe looking at a few of the others, I think we got the Continental Airlines proof point in. So does everyone in this room know that the whole concept of the two-dimensional barcodes, which are on boarding passes and on our smartphones, were innovated right here in Houston?
Well, something else that we wanted to do is go a little bit more in depth on each of the technology sectors that we've identified. And these aren't specific proof points about specific companies, but they give a little bit, for instance, it just gives an overview of Houston related to this industry regarding technology. And those what we showed you earlier were those textual proof points. And those can be submit a proof point.
Yeah. So the piece here is we want our technology leaders in the Houston area to, when they have a hard example of innovation and technology in Houston, to be able to come to this location on the portal, be able to submit a proof point, which is then using the fantastic workflow and collaboration capabilities in Microsoft SharePoint 2010, go through the internal approval and vetting process from a TIC committee perspective, and then once approved, it's published out to the site and is added to the list of proof points available for us as we market the technology province of Houston. Okay. The other piece, though, is instead of just textual proof points, we also are able to capture video of technology leaders and be able to have them explain in words some additional proof points that are relevant to people visiting.
If you have more questions, just write them on a piece of paper, give them to Reagan, or email them to rdavis@houston.org. Is that correct?
That's right.